Hey, just a brief pat on the back for MRC. I have been installing these 1622 decoders in my Atlas RS3s. I think I've installed 4 of them so far, and I've also installed the other 2s that go into the RS3s that have the Alco 244 sound from MRC. This is their new generation decoder. As you can see, this is the drop-in. They're really, really good. Great sound. Speakers are really good. It's too tight to fit. You have to modify the speakers, or put in a smaller speaker. But the point was to try and put the shell back on. This particular capacitor was the size of this one here, an 8mm, as you can see. I was able to find and purchase 6.3mm to install in this position. What I told MRC in an email was I didn't understand why they were putting in such large capacitors when they could get away with smaller ones. And to their credit, they called me, and this young man explained to me that, of course, these decoders are built for a variety of manufacturers. And so they know they can't please everybody. But my point to him was, and I guess it was well accepted, was, well, that's true, but why would you install a big capacitor that's going to make it impossible to install in like the Atlas RS3s without removing them and then installing them on a wire someplace else, or buying a 6.3 or a smaller if you can find them. That's the smallest I could find. And then soldering those back into the board. You have to modify the board. And then this next capacitor was like a 5 or maybe a 6mm capacitor, and it basically was restricting the ability to get the shell back on as well. Really, really, just a hair. So what have they done? Did they listen? Well, actually they did. This is the original, the 8mm. And look at it beside the one they've installed now. Get it over here in the light a little bit better. As you can see, it's like a 5mm is what they're putting in them now. It's even smaller than the ones I was purchasing, 6.3mm. If I can pick it up without taking the bag with it. So again, you can see the difference in the size. And then the 6mm they had here is now down to like maybe a 4mm at most. So this height is what was making this such an issue. And it's been reduced from 8 to 5 and from 6 to 4. I doubt I'll have any problem. And these 2 up here, they were never a problem. So this is their decoder. I'm really happy with them. Like I said, I've installed I think 4 or 5 of them already. I just ordered 3 more, and I asked my hobby shop that I get them from to make sure that they had the new generation with the smaller capacitors, and that's what he's received. So that's what I will get. And it just makes this installation so much easier. So MRC, salute. Great job. Thanks for listening. In this day and age where customer service just seems to be something in the past, MRC lets you know that, hey, customer, you count, we're here, we listen, we'll change it. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. And like I said before, if you haven't been buying MRC decoders, give them a try. I think they've deserved it.